Right, here we are on up doing update 11, the first bit of update 11. And what I want to do now is shape this so it's more like I've seen in the museum one, where the actual this bit is sloped, a bit like the Hobby Boss one is sloped either side. This is too sharp, so what I'm using is my Dremel to get it done, and then I'll go in with a sanding stick. So here we go. So you're going to hear a bit of noise. Sorry about that. Here we go. So angle it over so I can get it. Still doing it very slowly. Because the legs, when they go over, they go like a rounded shape, it seems. So I'm doing this. Now I've got to turn it around the other way and go back this way, this side. I'm still in view. I'll stay like this because I'm trying to keep an eye on it. Back the other way. Get rid of that circle bit as well. Order. Back down this side. It won't need much doing when I do it with the sanding stick. Right, there you go. Now my sanding stick I've actually done with a shape to actually get in there quite nicely. So I'm going to rub that bit off because that's melted plastic, believe it or not. To the front. Do the other bit again. Do the other side again. We're getting there, and we've got it a bit lower, and also it's not so in your face when you're looking at it. Nearly there. Got a bit of a ridge there, and I want that to be sort of rounded as well. So get over here. That's more rounded now. And I'm going to do a bit more with this sanding stick, just there. Oops, sorry, I'm doing that. Do off camera. It's an old habit when you put it towards you. Right, what I'm going to do is to... Oh, can we just soft sanding stick first? I've never got that. Put that lid back on. I think I have to have a dot like Ron does over there so I can actually see where the middle is. It's about there. Good thing is I got rid of that horrible yellow thing, so if you had a sin down there. Now I can do this. That will smooth it out a bit as well. Now that looks better, doesn't it? And that's more like the Hobby Boss one, which is what I'm using. And plus, I think when I looked into vehicles, I think there was a small hump there anyway in the one that's in the museum. So, and it was smooth. So when their legs go across it, it's curved to the pedals. So I will put some pedals in this. I think to edge, even if you can't see them, it don't matter. But let's have a quick look down through here. Now I can see right down in there now because of the fact I've got no turret on. So, but there you go. But it's been done anyway, so that's okay. So you can see it's been done. So how many minutes have we been on there so far? I don't think it tells you, does it? No, we don't. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I can have a look in a minute. But they've done that job and using the old Dremel and a modified flory stick, which I'll keep the I've kept the chip off bits as well, just in case I need them for smaller areas. But yeah, so we actually got there for that. So that's quite a nice little job done. So there you go. So if I turn it like that, you can see where I've done it, which is just there. Right, that's the end of this little segment for this number 11. Well, I'm back now, and basically we're trying to do those small padlocks for these boxes that go on the side of the doors. So that's what we're going to be doing. Now I've just folded. That's how small the padlock is, and so I'll bring it down a bit closer. So that's for this. I have to do really. Here we go. Just in case you can see. Whoops. These are bits of metal I've cut to 4 centimeters long, millimeters long, I should say, for the actual loop that goes through the padlock. I found that when you cut them to that size, fantastic, but it don't actually help you when it comes to actually doing the curve. So I've done one already, which is there, which I think is going to be about right, as you can see. But anyway, we're going to go back in, let's go a bit further so you can see what I mean. Now, as far as I can go, I mean that's quite big anyway. And there's my thumb coming in, so I think it gives you a good idea. That's my finger actually. Good idea, but that's been folded, and I've got the other padlock in there ready to fold. I did that one just to see, you know, but then I remembered I've got to record. I forgot, because when you're normally building the usual way, I usually do it. I would actually do so. I'm going to put that over there now. That's the one padlock done, and I'm going to come in here and bend, fold this one over there. And the good thing is I can go further over. I think you just send that, release that, come back in with this. Basically, I'm going to fold that down. So right down. So I'm going to go like this. Whoopsie, and that's what you've got to go careful of. Bounce stuff out of the way. So what I'm going to do is bring it in again. Right, here we go. Got to put it up against something so it doesn't bounce away. I'll be able to put it up against that. Ah, that's what I'm going to do. I've done this once before as well. So if you come down like this, hold that in the loop and come down it, because it's bend it might come out, bend it down. Oh, I'm going the wrong way, sorry. I think you can see what I'm doing. I'm going again down now. And now it's gone down quite a way. I can actually finish it off by just doing this. And it's done. So now I've got 2 padlocks done. So there's one, and where's the other one go? That's the trouble with such small stuff. You don't want to lose them. Ah, there it is. There's the other one. And what I've also, that is the little loop I did. Oops. There it is. That might be too long, I'm not sure, but we'll soon find out. And these are the bits I bent earlier on whilst when I was forgetting to do some filming. So that's what it is. So they've got to be glued onto the box. So what I need to do now is glue them onto the box. And that bit there, that's it. So I'm going to come over the top here, and it's got to be the top. Ah, that's the top, because it goes on the top. And if you remember what I said earlier on, if you come underneath here, you can see there's a little groove here, and that's the top bit that goes on the door. So if I turn this over, which I've got here, because I'm so close, you can see that it doesn't matter about it being clear, but oh, it's gone now. It goes on here and drops into place on such like that. Whoops. Like so. And but I think it's the other one that goes on that one, because I think the hinge goes. Yeah. That is the correct one, because this is nearer to the door hinges, so like that. Right, here we go. So I'm going to take that off now. Going to check that on the instructions before we go any further though, and I'll do that by looking on here. And yep, as you can see, that bar goes that way, so that's okay. And if I turn the right way up, you can see what I mean. So the hinge, the bar goes up nearer to the actual hinges. Oops, there you go. Sorry about that. But here we go. Right, so let's bring that back. And so what I want to do now is get a bit of glue, and I've got to do another one now. So I'm going to switch off cap and go and get my glue ready. Back in a sec. Right, I'm back. I've got me a bit of super glue in here. The very thin, the runny stuff. And now I've got to basically put a dab of super glue on this, on this bit here. Oh, comes, I've got to go a bit further out, and here we go, onto here to actually get it on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this, a little bit of glue onto this bit here. Then you can see it's there. Where's my tweezers now? Wish I got these ready. And now we're going to do this. So we've got to get this. Sorry, losing that touch here. Onto there. Move it over. That's the wrong way. So I'm going to try a different technique. I'm going to put a bit of glue there. And then I've dropped it, which is a bit stupid, and put it onto there. It's got to come over and go down. Very awkward doing it on camera. So as you can see what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to switch off and come back when I've got it in right place. Well, I've got to apologise because I couldn't do this on camera in this area. I really had to get in really close to see what I was doing, and as you can see, whoops, if I use this, you won't be able to see what I'm talking about. Whoops. There you go, I've got it on. Very fiddly, the other one the same. Whoops. One sec, whoops. I'll put it on my hand. Again, another one. That one is slightly bigger than loop. I've worked out how to do it to get smaller loops, but I wasn't going to strip it down because I'd know I'd ruin the parts that are there. So two have done. I've actually been done. And now I've got to do is make the bracket that goes on the back now. So what I'm going to do is take these over to here for the moment, out of your sight. They are there. If I could do just there, they are. Just there. So now I've got to do the brackets, which is just two bends basically. There it is. So if I come in onto that bit, and you can see that 71 goes on the top, so I should get those two bits off now. 71, so I should bring this bit back in, get rid of all those bits. So they're no good to me now. I'm just going to put these over here because I'll keep them for a little while, but they won't be no good. So now I've got to get 71, which is, oh, and what I was using, by the way, to do the bend, let's get this in, was the needle from an Awata airbrush, a spare one. The one I took it was bent at the front, so I used it to go to the end and twist it around and get the shape. And when you put a wire around it and you twist it, I might show you that in the later one. Then cut the top off. That's what it is. So I've got a pattern now for getting them a nice size now. But even that one, them two ain't too bad. What, so 71 I'm looking for, and 71. Whoops. Don't know if you'll see it first. 71. Oh, there they are. These ones down here. These ones here. I think you can see them. 71. I think it's 71. It is. Yep, 71. So if I move them out of the way for the moment, put them on the bender, I can actually get this into view and get two 71s off. So 71 is here, all along here. So I'm going to get round here and I'm going to put them on there. I think you can see it better on the white of the glass. This is a cup mat really. There's one. So come off. That's it. So that's one done. Put it up there away. And on number 2 now. And over this side. So I'm covering them so it doesn't fly away. And there you go. So that's them two. Next thing we've got to do now is get the old bender back in. I can put it on here actually because it's just as good, isn't it? There we go, and I'll move them to the one side. So you can still see them there, but this is the bendy bit. So what we've got to do is turn these over, and because I think the bend is underneath there. Turning them over is fun. Ah, the bend is on that side, so me made a mistake. So there's my tweezers. Use these ones. I'll turn it round at this angle. So come in. I'll go in with a flat bit. No, the flat bit was nice. So we come in like this. Push it in. and start going down. That's that one done. And it's 71. Yep, that's it. Right, now where's me bendy? Here it is, sorry, arm coming across. And coming in with the angle. Went just a bit too far. That's it. And that one's done. I'm going to file them two edges off on the side. I should have done that earlier on, but that one's done. Then we've got to get the other one on there as well, and I might file that now to give you some idea. Basically, what I'm going to do is hold it into this, like so, and come in a bit there, and come in with file, and just get that bit done. Have to go in really close. Yeah, you can see me there. That bit's done. Turn over, come around the other side. I'm getting near the end of the tooth because this bolt folder's not very clever, but it's good for doing PE for certain bits of PE. And that one's done. So that one can be done. And now we can actually bend it. Right, so let's get back into the shop, and just to show that one is where it is. Well, you can see it is. Got to come out a bit, isn't it? Yep, that's it. So I've got it there and now I've got to go with the old speed. Lift it up, level again, come back, and now bring that one out. It's another one done. Right, what I'm going to do now is file them a little bit more because I just noticed there's a little bit in there. I suppose I'm getting a bit finicky really, but there it is. That side's alright, I think it's this side. Yep, it's there. Right, done. That one's done. And that one needs a bit doing, that one. So flick one over. Get one up. Might have to come out a little bit. That'll do. Right, here we go. So there. You might be able to see there's a little. No, you're not going to see that, but I can see it. So here we go. Come around the other way. Do the one on that side. Now this one is a bit more protruded. I must have missed this bit, but there you go. Both done. Now they've got to be glued into place on that. So going by what I saw, we turn it this way up, and if I turn this one up, that's the way it goes on the top, over on the corner on the edge like that. So I've got to get the bit of super glue. I'm going to put it onto this. I'm going to get this one this way actually. So now it's like that. So bit of super glue. Put it. Sorry, you can't see. Put it on the end like that, and then come back in on top of the thing and get it to the edge like so. Nope, it's not going to work. That's what I mean, these fiddly bits on camera can be really daunting. So I can actually do this, I think. Ah, that's what I might want to do. I might put a bit of glue and then slide it into place on the glass. And move it as soon as I do. So I'll put a bit on there. And then slide it into place. And that was a better, whoops. That was a better idea. Right, the battery's going to go, so I'm going to have to switch it off and come back. Back again with the new battery, so I'm going to do the other one the same. So here we go. So do the second one on camera. And where's my head? Small stuff. And where's the other bit gone? Ah, there it is, it's over here. So now I can do what I did last time. Move this bit round. Hold that bit there, because that goes in, slides in. And what I can do is put that on the floor there and slide it into place like I did last time. So again, a bit more super glue. I'm going to put it onto this bit here. Oops, didn't get any. Did this time. And then we can slide it into place. And there it is, it's in place. It's not on level, so I'm going to take that off and do it again. So I do like things to be level in the middle, so I'm going to have to bring it around to me so I can actually see it better this time. Yep. That's in the middle now. So what I'm going to do now is clean this bit off and then put a bit more super glue around the back. Right, here we go. A bit back into the old dobbin pot. And on what I do now is underneath here, I just put a bit of super glue. Gives it a bit more strength. And hang it over the side. Right, that's it. That's I'll bring those round. That's 2 done. This one's the better one because it's got a smaller loop, and that's what I'm going to work with next time, so that's okay. But the other ones have got a fraction bigger, and you're going to notice if they're not together, because you can see that one's slightly higher. And now I've got an angle how to do it. I'll be away. There you go. That's still drying. Right, see you on the next bit.